What's up, Iron Warriors? Welcome to the Best Steel Muscles channel, your #1 source for bodybuilding and fitness knowledge. Today we're diving deep into the world of Olympic exercises and discovering how they can supercharge your strength gains. But before we start, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any valuable tips to reach your goals faster and more efficiently. And make sure to comment which Olympic exercise you like the most or which one you'd like to learn. Now, let's get to the good stuff. The Snatch, known internationally as, Snatch, is one of the most challenging and rewarding movements in Olympic weightlifting. This exercise involves lifting the bar from the ground to overhead in one fluid motion. Sounds simple, but don't be fooled. The Snatch requires a unique combination of explosive strength, coordination, and mobility. When performing the Snatch, you'll be working practically all major muscle groups in your body. The quads, hamstrings, and glutes are the main engines, providing the necessary force to drive the bar. Meanwhile, the back, shoulder, and core muscles come into play to stabilize and guide the movement. One of the biggest advantages of the Snatch is power development. This exercise teaches your body to generate force quickly, a skill that translates into better performance in virtually any sport or physical activity. Additionally, the Snatch significantly improves coordination between the upper and lower body, something that many traditional gym exercises can't provide. For beginners, I recommend starting with modified versions, such as the Power Snatch or Hang Snatch. These variations allow you to learn the basic mechanics of the movement without the full complexity of the complete Snatch. As your technique and strength improve, you can progress to the full Snatch. Continuing our journey through Olympic exercises, we come to the jerk. This movement is the cherry on top in Olympic weightlifting and, without a doubt, one of the most effective exercises for developing strength and power in the upper body. The jerk is basically a super powerful shoulder press. It starts with the bar resting on your shoulders and collarbones. From there, you use an explosive leg drive to project the bar upward, finishing with your arms extended overhead. Sounds simple, but there's a refined technique involved. What makes the jerk so special is the combination of leg and shoulder strength. Unlike a traditional military press, which relies primarily on the strength of the deltoids and triceps, the jerk uses leg power to drive much heavier loads. This results in a much greater growth stimulus for the entire body. Besides muscle development, the jerk is exceptional for improving coordination and reaction time. The quick transition between the leg drive and locking out the arms requires a high degree of neuromuscular synchronization. Over time, this translates into smoother and more efficient movements in all your activities. For novices, I suggest starting with the push press, a simplified version of the jerk. As your technique improves, you can progress to the split jerk, which is the most common variation in Olympic competitions. Remember, the key here is technique. Don't rush to increase the weight until you've mastered the movement. Now let's talk about the clean, an exercise that's practically a physics lesson applied to muscle development. The clean involves lifting the bar from the ground to the rack position on your shoulders in an explosive and coordinated movement. What makes the clean so effective is its full-body nature. From the moment you initiate the lift until the point where you receive the bar on your shoulders, virtually every muscle in your body is involved. The quads, glutes, and hamstrings provide the initial force. The back and core keep everything stable and aligned. The shoulders and arms guide the bar to the final position. But the real secret of the clean lies in its ability to develop explosive power. The rapid transition from the first to the second pull, followed by receiving the bar, teaches your body to generate force quickly and then absorb it. This skill is invaluable not just for athletes, but for anyone looking to improve their overall physical performance. The clean is also excellent for improving mobility and flexibility, especially in the hips and shoulders. The receiving position requires a good range of motion in these joints, which ultimately translates into better posture and lower risk of injuries in daily life. For beginners, I recommend starting with the Power Clean, which doesn't require as deep a receiving position. As your technique and mobility improve, you can progress to the full clean. Remember, technique is crucial here. It's better to do perfect cleans with light weight than to sacrifice form for ego. Olympic squat, the foundation of everything. Although not a competition movement itself, The Olympic squat is fundamental to success in all other lifts. This isn't your common gym squat. The Olympic squat is performed with the bar high on the back and requires a more upright posture and a deeper descent. What makes the Olympic squat so special is its ability to develop strength and mobility simultaneously. The high bar position forces you to keep your trunk more vertical, which puts more emphasis on the quadriceps and less on the back. This is crucial for success in other Olympic lifts, where you need to maintain an upright posture while moving heavy loads. Moreover, the depth of the Olympic squat, ideally below parallel, develops exceptional flexibility and strength in the hips and knees. This translates into better performance not just in weightlifting, but in virtually any sport or physical activity. The Olympic squat is also excellent for developing the core. Keeping a heavy load stabilized in a high position on your back while descending deeply requires intense activation of the abdominal and lower back muscles. Over time, this results in a stronger and more stable core, which is beneficial for preventing injuries and improving performance in all other exercises. For beginners, the key is to start light and focus on technique. Use a wooden or PVC bar to practice the position and movement before adding weight. Focus on keeping your heels on the ground, chest up, and knees aligned with your toes. As your mobility and strength improve, you can gradually increase the load. Olympic high pull: the secret to powerful shoulders. The Olympic high pull is often neglected outside weightlifting circles, but it's an incredibly effective exercise for developing strength and power in the upper body, especially in the shoulders and traps. Unlike the traditional high pull, the Olympic version involves a more explosive movement. You start with the bar hanging in front of your body, as at the beginning of a clean. Then you pull the bar vertically, using an explosive drive from your legs and hips to help elevate the bar to chin level or above. What makes the Olympic high pull so effective is its explosive nature. This exercise teaches your body to generate force quickly, which is crucial not just for Olympic weightlifting, but for virtually any sport that requires explosive arm movements. Additionally, the Olympic high pull is excellent for developing the shoulder stabilizer muscles. The rapid movement and the need to control the bar at the top of the movement recruit a large number of stabilizing muscle fibers, which can help prevent shoulder injuries in the long run. For beginners, it's important to start with light weight and focus on technique. Concentrate on keeping your elbows above the bar throughout the movement and use your legs to initiate the lift. As you gain confidence in the movement, you can gradually increase the weight and speed. Olympic deadlift: the ultimate back builder. The Olympic deadlift, while similar to the conventional deadlift, has some crucial differences that make it especially effective for developing strength and power. The main difference is in the starting position. In the Olympic deadlift, you start with your hips slightly lower and your shoulders slightly in front of the bar. This starting position allows for a smoother transition to the second pull in the clean or snatch. But even if you don't plan to do these other movements, the Olympic deadlift offers unique benefits. First, it puts more emphasis on the quadriceps than the conventional deadlift, resulting in more balanced leg development. Second, the lower starting position requires more work from the back muscles to maintain proper posture, which translates into superior strengthening of the posterior chain. Moreover, the Olympic deadlift is generally performed with more speed and less weight than the conventional one. This makes it an excellent tool for developing explosive power, crucial for athletes in all sports. For beginners, it's essential to focus on technique before increasing weight. Concentrate on keeping your back straight, arms extended, and use your legs to drive the movement. Over time, you can progress to more dynamic versions, such as the clean pull. And there you have it, folks. We've reached the end of our journey through the best Olympic exercises for strength gains. I hope you've been inspired to incorporate some of these incredible movements into your training routine. Remember, the key to success with these exercises is patience and correct technique. Don't rush to increase the weight. Focus on mastering the movement first. If you like this content, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Best Steel Muscles channel. Also, hit that notification bell to not miss any of our upcoming videos full of valuable tips for your physical development. So, which of these Olympic exercises are you most excited to try? Let us know in the comments. Your opinion is super important to us and helps shape future content for the channel. Until next time, guys, keep training hard, eating well, and resting adequately. Remember, consistency is the key to success. See you in the next video with more exclusive content to turbocharge your gains. Stay strong.